If you have never tried to teach an entire class of kindergartners both upper and lowercase letters along with sounds, you don't know what hard really is. If I had known these tricks to make that hard job easier, I would have definitely. Hi, I'm Sarah, a first grade teacher that had a big dream as a little girl of being a best-selling author, and now I love to teach the littlest of kids how to read by writing. And I'm here on the internet to share it all with you in videos. I love using writing instruction to get better results in reading, and the first step in both reading and writing is tackling the alphabet. But is there a fast, efficient way to teach kids how to read and write the alphabet? Yes, there is, and I have 3 main tricks up my sleeve when getting this big job done. They're sign language, handwriting, and embedded picture mnemonics, or little embedded picture cues. I've gone deeper into how I've included each of these in my letter instruction in previous videos, so make sure you go find those, go check them out. But in this video, I'm going to walk you through how I've used this in both kinder and first grade, and even with my youngest at home in one lesson. So in class, this is how a typical phonics lesson would go at the beginning of the year when I introduce or review letters. Every lesson follows a similar pattern. It starts by introducing the sound and practicing that together. And we usually get out little mirrors and I watch closely for any issue forming letters with our mouths, especially those students receiving services for speech. This is a great opportunity to collect data for those students or to reinforce what you know they're doing in their speech therapy sessions. When I start my lessons this way for phonics, I know I've done something to support those students inside the general education setting, and I've contributed in some way to them meeting those goals with the speech therapist in their IEP or those special education goals. Next, we move from the sound of the letter to the letter that represents that sound in both sign and print. And I love incorporating sign language here because it's a nice breakup to what could be a long lesson. And there are a lot of fun letter sign language songs that you can find on YouTube. Signing the letters can also create a stronger connection between letters and sounds if done thoughtfully. Make sure you go check out my other video for the particular role sign language can play when helping kids learn letters and sounds. So when I show them the letter that makes the sound, I present them with the letter that has the little picture cue from one of the previous videos. So I'll say, notice how this letter looks like a little round apple, and here is the stem and the leaf. Tracing over these letters with the embedded picture regularly has been a game changer for my struggling students and is the main way that I incorporate both handwriting and picture cues. Then we go into the letter formation and a quick handwriting lesson to learn how this sound is represented in printed word. And of course, I have a full video explaining the how and the why behind that. After modeling how this letter is written correctly, we skywrite it together and then we practice writing on our boards, possibly within a single syllable word that the class has segmented and dictated. Then the skywriting and the writing on the board create another little shift into a more active part of the lesson. So how do I use this along with all the other things I need to do with Fidelity? You might not have the freedom to implement just one of these in your classroom, much less all 3 of them. And if that's the case, make sure you go back and watch the videos about how I use each of these tricks in my instruction while using a required curriculum. But with a little bit of creativity, you can sneak in some more tools like this to help you and your students conquer the alphabet. When used together, embedded phonics, handwriting, and sign language can help kids learn the alphabet fast, but there is so much more to this lesson than what I could put in this video. So if you want to learn more about this and so much more about how writing can strengthen reading, go grab the free workshop and go look for all the links below go check out all the links below and go check out all those links for updates on new freebies and resources.